Here we are back at California Wine and Cheese, and Tom Dugan, our friendly neighborhood proprietor, is telling us about his Syrah array today. So what have you got for us today, Tom?
Syrah array? Well, Dan, we call it a Syrah flight.
Oh, okay, that's it.
5 different wines that all have something in common, and in this case, they're all Syrahs. Our first one today in the group is Domaine Alfred. Domaine Alfred is from the Edna Valley, here in California, of course.
Very nice.
The winery is owned by Terry Spicer, and he's got a new winemaker there whose name I actually can't pronounce, but they call him Finn. So this was just really a nice Syrah to start the flow of wines. We kind of begin a little light and then just build up as we go.
Very nice.
Now, the next wine is Silkwood. Silkwood is from Stanislaus County, and I think up around Modesto.
That's a very interesting label you got. Oh, that's actually felt on that label. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, that was a little weird because I didn't realize that. Bright red felt. But it's a good wine. It's a good wine that works very well. It's from a family, the Moninch family. I honestly don't know how to pronounce the name. We've been farmers in Stanislaus County for several generations.
Very nice.
So, yeah, very nice.
And then what are we moving on to?
Well, here's an interesting one. This is called Lionheart. A gentleman by the name of Leon Glover was down here just a few weeks ago. He and his wife were here for a wedding, and he made appointments at several different wine shops to introduce us to his wines. And poured several wines, and I felt that this Syrah was going to work very well with the flight. As well as a Roussanne he makes that we put in the white flight this week too.
Oh, I had that. That's excellent.
Yeah.
Very good.
Another thing, I think you're familiar with the Crush Pad in San Francisco.
Yeah.
That's where Leon makes his wines.
Oh, okay. They're with Canahan and
Bill
others.
Canahan, several others make their wines up there. Brian Kane, I think. No, not Brian anymore.
So that's one I'm anxious to try.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're going to enjoy that quite a bit.
And then this beautiful bottle here.
Yeah, this is Eric Kent Winery.
Mind if I turn that around?
Certainly may. Eric and his wife like to focus feature art on the front label, so you have to turn it around to the back if you want to pick up some of the details about the wine and where it's from.
I've always liked Eric Kent. Whenever we put him in the rack, we always put him art side up.
Yes, oh, absolutely. He makes great Syrahs, Pinot Noirs, and Chardonnays. Excellent Chardonnays. In fact, we had a tough time trying to get some this year because they're so popular. So after the Eric Kent Syrah, down to our last wine, and this is Chris Curran.
She was a local or a recent visitor to the shop, wasn't she?
Chris and Bruno DeFonso, both winemakers, stopped in the shop a couple weeks ago to say hello and actually get their first look at the shop. Chris makes a fabulous lineup of wines. Besides this reserve Syrah, there's another Syrah from Black Oak. She does a Grenache Blanc that's very popular here.
She was once with Sea Smoke, right?
Yes, she was with Sea Smoke. Very, very successful there. And was recently lured away to Foley Winery in the Santa Rita Hills.
But this is just her private label.
This is her project. And we've been featuring a couple of her wines at all times since we opened.
Wow, well, with a winemaker like that, it's got to be good.
Oh, it's excellent. Yes.
All right, Tom. Well, we'll get ready to give this a try. So
okay.
Let's give it a whirl.
Let's do that. A whirl.